Hi friends, it's Aubrey. In today's video, I am showing you how I meal plan, what I have going on in my kitchen right now, and how to make some of the meals that I planned for this week. If that interests you, keep watching. Let me show you the inside of my fridge and my small freezer to show you what we have going on in there that we can pull from to make dinner this week. All right, so mainly in this freezer we have like chicken nuggets, some bread, breadsticks, some ice cream, got some rolls. This is some taco meat. In this bin, there's chicken, celery, and then there is some ground beef in the back here. We have some frozen veggies and some more right here. This is some tomato paste. This whole bin is more ground meat. So there's ground beef and some like pulled pork. And then over in this bin, got some more chicken, I believe. Nope, this is ham right outside. And then there are sausages and then one piece of naan in here. I think back there is some guacamole and beans. So we have those for options as well. I definitely recommend writing the date and what the item is when you're putting it in the freezer, because I'm not gonna remember and I need to be better at that. So that's a little tip on how to help you with that. And then over here, we just have some biscuits, some pizza crust, potatoes, and then this is like sushi making stuff, and then some cream cheese and one lone yogurt and some sausage. We also have some more cream cheese down here. So that is kind of what we're working with in the freezer. All right, so in the fridge, we have some yogurts, whipping cream. We have some barbecue sauce, soy sauce, and some green salsa back there. We have a lot of eggs. These ones are like not bad, but almost bad. So we're trying to get through those as fast as we can before we break into those. These are from a grocery haul today that I did, which will be in my monthly grocery shopping video for the month of August. That'll come out at the end of the month. But those are new, not really part of this challenge, but we will probably have those. And what's left of the blueberries from last week has some snacks. And we got some hot dog buns, ketchup, bacon, Chick-fil-A sauce. And then we have some lychees, one apple, some carrots, and then we have some salad. We have a bunch of different condiments and whatnot, so plenty of things to make different sauces with for dinners. All right, let's take a look in the pantry. It is very disorganized because it got too full, but here is what we're working with. Let me open up this side. Not have anything fall on me, but we have lots of canned goods. We have lots of cream of chicken, which is not our favorite, but it is good in some things. A lot of canned tomatoes. We have some garbanzo beans, chicken broth. And then, we have a ton of barbecue sauce. Maybe we'll do something barbecue related. Maybe this week, maybe next week, who knows? And then over here we have like some cereal and then our baking stuff, rice, and there's some pasta back there. This is more of like snack and random stuff shelf. So like all of the toddler snacks are here, and then some other snacks, some hot cocoa back there. It's not very organized. Definitely need to redo this one. This is more of like pasta and then some snacks or like quick things to eat. And then down here's breakfast, some more pasta. And then this is the other random bin that used to just be beans, but now it has some other things from videos that I filmed in the past. So that is what the pantry is looking like, but we definitely could do something with pasta. We could do some sort of casserole. We could do some sort of like spaghetti night, making some homemade pasta sauce. Lots of options in here, and we could definitely feed ourselves for a few weeks, probably just off of the things in here, with some ingredients from either our deep freezer, which I'm going to show you next, or from things in the fridge currently. Let me show you inside the deep freezer. It's still pretty organized. There's just a couple things on top that are kind of in the way, but still pretty organized. Still loving these bins. I'll go ahead and have them linked down below for you. They're also on my Amazon storefront page. I showed these in a recent video where I organized all of this and just made it a little bit easier to find things. And these baskets, they're removable, so you can just pull the whole bin out, and then I just remember what's below the different bins. So that way, if I need my sausages, I know they're all on the bottom, or if I need more cheese besides these ones, they're also on the bottom. So we can just pull out the veggie bin or the extra meat bin and get those out of there. So like I said, I'll have those linked down below for you. But in here, we have lots of sausage. I'm definitely thinking doing some sort of sausage pasta. I might even have an open one of these in the other freezer. I'll have to double check and go through that meat bin, but we'll definitely do some sort of sausage pasta with what we have in the other freezer, and then all the pasta we have. We have a ton of butter. We have several different veggies. We have a lot of cheese as well. We could even do just one of those pizzas if we wanted to. We definitely have stuff to make breakfast hash, so I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that in this video as well, because I've had some requests for that. And then we also have some popsicles and some other like grab and go snacks. So anyways, that is what we're looking like in here. Let's put this all together and figure out a meal plan. All right, so for the meal plan, I like just using this calendar. I put some magnets on the back so it just sticks on my fridge. I'll go ahead and have one that's similar to this link down below for you guys if you're looking for a good fridge calendar. And so I'm thinking for Monday, we're gonna go ahead and have a creamy sausage pasta. It's similar to, or maybe I'll just make the exact same one that I made in my ChatGPT Picks My Meals. If you haven't watched that video, it was a really fun one, so I'll go ahead and have that linked for you guys. And then on Tuesday, we're planning on going to the movies, so we'll probably just eat out that day before the movie. And then on Wednesday, we're planning to do some stuff with my parents, so we'll probably just eat at their house, parents' house. And then on Thursday, we have some veggies that need to get used, and we haven't had quinoa bowls since we've been back from our trip. So we'll go ahead and have that on Thursday. And then Friday, we will have some crack chicken. I hate that name, but that is what it's called. It's a crock pot meal. I'll definitely show you guys how to make that one. It looks delicious. Hopefully it is as good as it sounds. And then on Saturday, after looking in the pantry, we just have a lot of beans and we have a lot of ground beef. So I was thinking some chili, and we can use up some of those canned tomatoes as well. And then normally on Sundays, we go to my parents' house for dinner, and then we kind of split the ingredients. So we'll probably end up bringing ground beef over there because we normally have baked potatoes. It's kind of the Sunday tradition. So anyways, there are dinners for the next week. And now let me show you how we make some of them. I saw that I had some pasta sauce already in the freezer, so I went ahead and pulled that out, got that thawing, as well as some breadsticks and sausage links. And that is kind of what inspired me to make the creamy sausage pasta. This one is a very simple recipe. You'll saute your sausage in a pan, add in about half a can of pasta sauce, and then you'll go ahead and add in a half cup of cream. You'll stir all of this together and then dump in your cooked noodles. You can use whatever noodle you like. We just like rotini, so we added that in here. And then I heated up these breadsticks in my air fryer and got some broccoli cooked. And this was a super quick and easy dinner that was also very tasty. I know this wasn't a planned dinner, but this is something that my husband eats multiple times a week and something that has been requested by you all to know how to make. So here is Brandon's breakfast hash. You'll first start cooking this by chopping up your bacon into small pieces and putting them into a medium-sized frying pan. He normally uses about 4 slices of bacon, but you can definitely add more or less depending on your preference. And then while the bacon is cooking, you'll go ahead and put some potato sticks or a hash brown patty into your air fryer at 400 degrees for about 3 minutes. After those 3 minutes, you'll go ahead and put your hash brown patty or potato sticks into your pan and mash them up so that way they can soak in all that delicious bacon fat. And you'll let this cook until it looks crispy enough. And then you'll go ahead and add about 2 eggs. You can do 1 or 2 depending on what you prefer. And you'll stir that all together and then let it finish cooking until the egg is done. You'll then season it with some salt and pepper just to taste. You can also add in other seasonings if you would like, but my husband normally just uses salt and pepper. And at this point, you can decide if you want to drain off some of the bacon grease or if you want to leave it in there. It really just depends on how fatty the bacon you're using is. Most of the time for my husband, he doesn't have to drain anything off. And then he puts it into a bowl, tops it with some hot sauce and sauerkraut, which I know sounds weird. I'm not a big fan of it, but he says it totally makes this hash just over the top. And that is how you make my husband's breakfast hash. If you end up trying it, definitely let me know down below. Now I'm going to show you how to make some Instant Pot beans. These are the beans that I ended up using in my chili, which that recipe, like I said earlier, will be in next week's video. And so with the beans, they're very easy. They're a no soak, or like you don't have to pre-soak them to cook them in your Instant Pot. And so I'll go ahead and have a link down below for the red beans recipe that I used and for the black bean recipe that I used. Both of these are my favorite way to do beans. I really don't prefer the canned stuff anymore. I know it's a lot more convenient, but these beans can be easily frozen and you can portion them so they're about the same amount as a can of beans. And so you can just pull them out and use them just like you would a can of beans. And it's way cheaper to buy the dried beans and just make them at home. And if you have an Instant Pot, this is a really quick and easy way to do that. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please give this video a like and click that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, a few of these recipes will be shown in next week's video. So if you don't want to miss that crockpot dinners recipes, definitely make sure you stick around, and I hope you have the best rest of your day. Bye!